Hello everyone, it's Open House Thursday on Euroview. Welcome to the show. I am Mariah Afolabi Brown as always. I have the ladies in the building and Kikishas in the building. What's happening, Gyal? You haven't been around for a while.
I know. I've been up and about, traveling, work. What else? A lot have been happening.
Good, and
this
good stuff
last
too.
quarter of the
See,
year.
you're smiling and all happy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for
God
that.
has been faithful.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
YK in the building.
Joe.
You got some news for us, YK?
News?
About your daughter?
My daughter took a taxi from the airport and from her house to the airport. And the man asked her if she's staying,
Oh, she's moving to
if
Nigeria.
she's going on holiday or she's moving.
Obviously, she's bringing lots of
Six
Lots of
suitcases.
luggage.
Whoa.
Six
What is that
suitcases.
for?
Doing everything for the
Baby,
baby.
yeah,
Everything for the
yeah.
baby.
Hi, didn't talk
Oh,
about
that's good. This Christmas is going to be so sweet.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a nice proper. That Christmas party you used to invite us. Are we going to come this year?
Yes, we're going to come.
Yes,
Me, I'm
no,
going to
it's
come.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve,
It's not
fantastic.
Christmas this year.
How are you doing, Topsy?
I'm very, very good. I'm supposed to have a wedding today, and somehow I'm just feeling reluctant to get all dressed up. And this is it. I've been looking for party things that I want to attend to. But, you know, my kids the eyes are clearing out.
That's good.
One child got a call from a teacher, and the other one is feeling bad. I
Eyes,
really feel bad.
They have Apollo.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa!
YK, she said it 2 days ago.
YK, I
don't
don't
worry,
have
you're all
Apollo.
right. She doesn't have Apollo.
I don't
She's
have.
carrying the virus.
No.
Anyways,
Oh, the virus is not too far from her.
And it's not too far from her. And she didn't tell me before. Did I hold you?
Anyways,
Just wash your hands, you'll be good.
yesterday, I obviously trended yesterday. And the whole of Nigeria called me. And I got calls from people that I haven't spoken to in years. It's like, goodness, people called me and sent me messages. How can you say that kind of thing? Well, first of all, the most important people in my life, my mother and my husband were in camp, redemption camp, Kingdom 46, praying to God. They had no idea what the whole world was going through. So eventually I spoke to my husband. He came home last night and I told him what happened and he read it and he's like, I mean, he actually had a good laugh. He said, first of all, like, I am not, he said, I am not an Oloriburuku, so definitely they can't call me a name that is not my own, number one. Number two, the truth is that maybe it was the words I used or the words I chose because it made it look as if it was about trust. But between the both of us agree and understand and say that it's inappropriate for him to bath the girls. It's our own family policy. It doesn't concern anybody. We don't do it. We both agree. And he agrees. He said, Mama, for what reason? Or what basis? That is personal view. Yeah. Respect that. But maybe the choice of words I used yesterday when I said, I would not allow. Maybe people think that I'm suspicious or is a trust issue. And that's not what happened. So it was actually interesting to be trending. It was, in fact, it was very interesting. I have to thank Kemi Oluloyo. She called me back to back. Kemi and Mary Koko called me. Praise for web. I mean, I got calls, messages. Even Kika had to call yesterday. Everybody was calling to find out, are you okay? Somebody said, so where are you? I said, I'm at home. I thought you'd be in Ifako by now. We would have sent your bags. Send you back to Ifako. I said, no. My husband actually is a highly confident man. Yeah. He knows who he is. And he said, listen, nobody can call him a name that he's not his. He loves his kids.
Funny enough, I actually agree with Mariah. I think there needs to be boundary in terms of when to bathe and when not to.
I don't want to start the issue again.
I know, I just agree. I'm just saying.
I will just say, just be quiet. Don't start me off.
Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll breeze through the front pages of the newspaper. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Right, let's start with the Punch. APC chair Oshomole attacks Obasanjo, Amosu and Okorocha. Says God will punish ex-president for supporting Atiku. Okay, right. 46 parties adopt Atiku rally opposition against Buhari. JAMB offers admission to 470,000 varsity candidates. Abductors free 4 Osun Poly workers. Demand ransom for others. Nigeria will be delivered from oppression, says Oyedepo, Tope's grandfather. Spiritual grandfather, I meant. Fayose in road crash on 3rd Milan Bridge.
Oh dear, I forgot to read that.
EFCC charges NBA President Usoro with 1.4 billion naira. And Ambodi's commissioner resigns and joins PDP. Let's see stories. Which one are we taking? Fayose, who has Fayoshe's story?
I have Fayose.
Yes.
You read it?
So I was driving down 3rd Milan. Go ahead.
So Fayose survived an auto crash on 3rd Milan Bridge. We gather that nothing happened to him apart from the glass that penetrated his body. But there was a Toyota Avalon that
He hit.
and as well as the bus that was parked beside the Toyota Avalon. But at the end of the day, nobody died.
Thank God to
and they went,
Thank God to Lagos State's
that's
Lasam bus.
Yeah,
That took him over to the.
they administered first aid
to
and
him.
all of that. So
He said he dusted it off and went straight to Ibadan. Hey, Governor
for
Fayose,
PDP
and
campaign.
Governor Fayose.
Say he dusted it off.
The Osun State
Kidnapping.
kidnapping.
Go ahead, YK.
The 8 people in the van, 3 students and 6 lecturers. They killed one of the lecturers, the registrar actually, and kidnapped the others.
Right.
Released 4 later, and they're now demanding for
Ransom.
the ransom for the
wow.
4 in there. And the people there were saying, oh, they're Fulani herdsmen. But the police said no, that these were men, hoodlums suspected to be kidnappers.
Right.
Now,
Okay.
if you take somebody out against his will, aren't you automatically a kidnapper?
Yes, certainly. There's another story you want to take away.
Yes, it's only in that paper. The Nigerian Bar Association President, Mr. Paul Usoro Esan, has been arraigned. He's been arraigned, alleged to have committed fraud of 1.4 billion naira. This is in conjunction with the state governor of Akwa Ibom State, Emmanuel Udom. But they didn't put Emmanuel into this case because they felt that he has immunity. They are only charging Paul Usoro, and he's going to face the charges.
Let's move on to Daily Sun. Gunmen invade Osun School, kill 1 and kidnap 5. We'll get Desani, Magu says. EFC boss vows. Saraki to Buhari, sign new electoral bill now. CUPP adopts Atiku as consensus candidate. PDP, APC not sincere about destruction, says Ume, and Fayose survives auto crash on 3rd Milan Bridge. So was that the Osun story you just took right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So there are 46 parties that came together as the coalition. Let me get the name right. But they came as a coalition, and they have now decided to adopt Atiku as their candidate altogether, in addition to PDP as it is. That's all the information concerning that. We also have a story there.
Let me move on to Vanguard. I'm sure the
Okay.
poets here and other people. Oshomole bombs Basanjo Amoson Okorocha, says divine punishment coming February 2019. We are complying with judge's order to extradite Zani, says Magu. Ambodi's commissioner resigns and joins PDP. 2019, CUPP adopts Atiku. 2019 budget, Buhari calls special FEC meeting tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow is Friday, really? Senate, IGP disagree over appointment, sack of police boss. 800 billion naira subsidy debt. DMO Finance Ministry invites marketers for dialogue today. So Oshomole was saying that, says that Obasanjo, who read that article? Anybody read that article?
I read it in the Punch. And he's just saying that Obasanjo had said that he would never support, God would punish him if he supported Atiku. So that now that he's supporting him, that God is definitely going to punish him.
And now said that with or without Ogun State and Imo State.
And Imo State and the other states.
Okay.
It says that in Imo State that the candidates are only going to get one vote from the guy trying to be governor and one vote from the Minister of Happiness.
Right.
Commissioner for Happiness.
Commissioner for Happiness.
2 votes.
All right, the commissioner that designed. Yes, you have that story?
No, but
you have the story? His name is Mr. Olawale Oluwo. Yes, he resigned, and he was saying that...
but he decamped to PDP.
He decamped to PDP, especially because he felt that the manner in which the primaries were conducted, for him, felt that it was an issue of... he made him doubt the sincerity of the party. And then that's one of the reasons why he left. So that's pretty much the story.
I think I'll use this opportunity to wish him the best because he's one of my egbons, so to speak, and we'll be close. I wish him the best in life. I pray for God's guidance and wisdom in everything he does. So
okay.
Oh, you know him very well.
yeah.
So since this is that decamping and decamping, I mean, why does somebody decamp? I mean, I think he made
his
he was
explanation
pretty clear
seems
on why he decamped.
And it seemed
It's not self-serving.
It's not self-serving because he felt that there wasn't. He didn't like the way his party conducted primaries within the state where he was serving, and he felt he couldn't continue with that structure.
And
so
I also think that sometimes we pay too much attention to the political structure, so to speak. If I'm working in an organization, I want us to look at it from an organizational perspective. If I'm working in an organization where I feel that my impact is no longer felt, I believe that after 3-4 years from a great place to work, after 4 years, you can resign and move to another thing. But in Nigeria, when it comes to the political career, people believe that you should be there for 10, 15 years
or
because
forever.
of forever.
We believe you should stick to the ideology.
So stick to the ideology and look at what.
Yeah, he probably didn't even like how his boss was treated.
Yes, exactly.
And you cannot blame him.
And
You can't fault him there.
Everybody's.
Let's move on to
You can't fault him
let's
there.
move on to the Nigerian Tribune. My fear for APC by Oyegum and most Okorocha have no grip on electorate in their state, says Oshomole. 2019, only credible polls will guarantee peace, PDP warns. Adebutu remains Ogunguba candidate, says PDP. Kidnappers hold on to 4 Osun College staff, release 4 others. Zamfara bandits, 16 policemen killed, 20 rescued. Let's see what else. Prepare for long strike, ASU tells members. And minimum wage will determine workers' voting pattern in 2019.
Okay, so the NLC secretary mentioned that the agreed fee of 30,000 naira, if not signed by the presidency, which is already past the month when he assented to receive the letter, would determine how people would vote in 2019, and it might not work in favor of the president. That was his statement. ASUTU is threatening at the same time that guys prepare for a long strike. They don't want to answer us, so just sit down at home. So everybody is just throwing down the gauntlet and saying...
The gauntlet. Yeah.
The gauntlet.
Can you... I'm just thinking to myself that uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
Exactly.
Do you know that this time, election time, 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago, these same people that are in power now, the way they were, and then when people were striking, they were saying, yeah. Now they are seeing that it is not easy. Should be they are striking now.
Nothing
And they can't actually solve it.
They can't solve the problem.
Neither
is going on strike.
neither can the whalers or the hailers solve the problem. So somebody was going to solve the problem.
No, but if we don't talk about it, we are not being...
Yeah, so
I'm just talking about, I'm not even judging anybody, I'm
Right.
just saying, uneasy lies the head, that wears the crown. So next time, even those who are trying to get in, if you get, don't bother, just
Sit
go
down.
in and do what you are going to do.
Yeah, somebody
And
even
do
said
the
that
right
we should be careful of promises that
Let's
are being
move on to
made.
the New Telegraph. Oshomole, God will punish Obasanjo for supporting Atiku. Gunmen herders kill abducts Poly College. I think we talked about that. Let me find a story we haven't talked about. FG moves to ban trucks on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Criminals, drug barons buy houses for police, says ex-IGP. I am dangerously wealthy and I receive no booty from government, says Oyedipo. Let me take Bishop's comment. Bishop said that, listen, whether they like it or not, the church, judgment is coming from the church. I think that there was a phrase he used, that the church is going to be the one to determine power. So when the church says you are not going to get in, you're not going to get in. If the church says you're going out, you're going out. Because he doesn't need their money, he doesn't need them for anything. That he's dangerously wealthy, that God has blessed him, he doesn't need their money. And he's insisting that
Africa shall be delivered.
Africa shall be delivered.
Nigeria shall be delivered. Every occult power that holds sway over the continent of Africa shall be messed up. Authority will be domiciled in the church in these last days. And if anybody is angry, it doesn't matter. Let all political gladiators hear this. If the church says no, you are going nowhere.
Okay, so I think, you see, as much as we like to criticize him, we need people that can speak. We need people, men of God that can actually...
Fearless.
Fearless.
And that's one thing you can give to him.
Yes,
He's fearless.
We don't get that today. Everybody's scared. Everybody cowers. Everybody's like, I don't want to holler because I might need them.
Let me be politically correct.
Let me politically correct. He doesn't need to be politically correct. He says he's dangerously wealthy. He doesn't need your money. Pretty odd. Right. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we discuss public display of affection. It's Thursdays, our gisting day. Take a break, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. There is belief among people that when there is a lot of display of affection to your partner, there's a sense of security in the relationship. So we ask, in your own view, does public display of affection actually give you some level of security? Join the conversation 070-806-68014. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so we can read your tweets. For women, and it's about what we want, what we like, what we'd like to have. Some of us would desire it, some of us don't like it, some things irritating. In your view, this is your most public display of affection. I'll start with you because you have Uyimbo in your family. And that Igbo is
Uyimbo blood.
That Uyimbo blood in you. So do you guys engage in public display of affection?
Which one is, you have to translate it to me. Which one is public display of affection?
Okay, so there are two sides. There is the one where you're hanging out with your partner, and then there's hugging, there's pecking, there's necking, there's rubbing. You just can't let go of
There's
you.
one that showcases
Then there's the one where he's showcasing you on social media. He's posting, "I love my wife, my partner, my love, my partner," and then he's celebrating you. Kind of. Those are two ways of showing off someone. That's public display of your affection for the person you care about.
When we're together, we hold each other's hands.
I was thinking.
We do. We hold each other's hands, or we might be touching each other like this. We are at an event and talking, But the social media one, because Tokwe just made an allegation that he's always posting me on social media, so I've gone to his Instagram page.
No. Facebook. Facebook.
I don't really do Facebook that much, so I don't think he posts me that much because I even complain that you're not even proud of yourself.
You see, that's the statement. That's the statement.
Yeah, let me come to Kike.
I think from my experience and my understanding of PDA, that is displaying you on social media, I think there's a level of comfort it gives, not necessarily security. Comfort in the sense...
wife or woman or husband?
Vice versa.
Okay.
Vice versa. Comfort in the sense that when I wouldn't display you if I don't mean it. So if I display you or showcase you on my social media handle, it means that I mean it, and it should give you some level of comfort. That's for me. But in terms of security, I think that it's a two-way thing, in the sense that in the world we live in today, when a man or a woman showcases you, or like Tokwe said, hugging and whatever publicly, doesn't necessarily mean that it gives you security. Maybe to some extent, when the man is no longer interested in you, for instance, so it's talk. So because of what he has told people or shown to people, do you understand?
So he's just acting it out.
He's caught in the middle, which is, in my own view, that's societal pressure.
Okay, all right. Let me come to the Yoruba proverb that says that tishu any banta omambuni, meaning that if your yam is boiling, you actually cover it.
My pastor said that your yam is not big enough. If your yam is very big, your hand cannot cover it.
Cannot cover it.
Yes. If your yam is, yes, your proverb says,
let me go with that. So the point I'm trying to make is that
you cover it with your hand on the pot.
So the point, YK, is that if you have a great relationship with your spouse, you're better off keeping it quiet, because if you let the world see it, that's when they even say, so they're happy. They start looking for things to put what's that thing? What's that they put sand in your gari for you. That's what societal. I'm throwing in a spanner to make you understand that there are different views, different world views on this matter.
I am like I'm on. There are many things I want to say. Let me start by saying that I believe that there should be, if your affection is genuine, it would naturally flow for you to show. It's not the social media. I am a touching person with my husband particularly, so I cannot sit down beside and I will not want to touch. It's yes, I'm clingy, I'm chewing gum kind of relationship person. That's my love language. I want to touch you, and that's my way of showing you affection. If I'm staying away from you, I'm angry. If I sit down with my husband and I'm not touching him, it means that I am angry. And
it's not wisdom. It's not wisdom to control yourself when you're around your
So
husband
let me
like
now
that.
reply that. Our society puts us in fear. We live in fear of what the devil will do or what people would say to you. So we don't live our life to the truest form of it.
Yeah.
So we will not express ourselves because we are scared they will see me and they will attack my relationship. There is nobody.
As interested in your relationship.
No, even if you are interested, because I have prayed my prayer and I have done my bedroom matters, I am safe because God has secured. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to live in
Can
fear.
I just say this? There is this thing that they say, most Nigerians believe in one God or the other, whether it's Olong, Allah. Meanwhile, they are the ones that believe in their ancestors that are coming to harm their relationship.
Exactly.
Their ancestors
So
coming
why can't
to
you believe God will
enter
protect
their
your
lives.
relationship?
I beg, cover the food, don't let the enemies.
Exactly.
Who are these unfounded enemies? These enemies that you cannot see.
I don't
These
know.
enemies are flying. The demons.
I think we are the enemies of ourselves.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, someone showcasing you or someone showing PDA or whatever publicly doesn't necessarily mean the man is not, or the man or the woman is not going to do anything he wants to do.
Well, that's
so when you are
another
not,
angle,
so when you are talking about the world consists of we living in it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But you just brought another angle about security. You mentioned
Yeah.
it, that public display of affection or showing you off on social media can be seen by some as a means of security, but it can also be irrelevant. When I was single, there was someone that came to my studio to ask me out. He was checking on me, went to do pedicure. And I was wondering, are you not married? He didn't have his ring on. He said, yes, I'm married now. He now showed me his phone screensaver was his wife and children. And regardless, I love my wife and I just like you. You know, I come here, I see you hardworking. And he has his picture. So his wife might get security thinking, my husband puts my picture as his screensaver and I'm his DP, I'm on his phone. He doesn't give security.
It doesn't.
Nothing.
But you see, the thing is, like my partner and I, even when we are at home, when we sleep holding each other.
him.
If I'm not holding him, be rest assured that there is fight.
Okay.
And you too, we know that there is fight.
Yeah.
If we go out, if we carry that fight out, I will not hold him, and he mustn't hold me, because I will do like Donald Trump and Melania Trump.
Leave me alone.
Let me take this call from Victory. Victory, are you there?
Yeah, good morning, Maria.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
I will agree with Tokwe and Auntie Annie to an extent. But we should understand one thing here, that the cultural perspective must come to play here. It's more of the Western culture compared to that of Africa. And yes, very well. So, hello?
Yeah, you can hear. Go ahead.
Okay. Like I said earlier, I said it's more of the Western culture compared to the African. In the true African spirit, there are no of these showcasing of affection for the other spouse. When the Western culture is well more pronounced, so that's the only aspect I look at it. So from the cultural perspective, an African man does not believe in all those things. The Western world really display and showcase it.
Thank you very much, Victory. I don't want to continue this generalization that an African man doesn't believe. You'll be surprised. There's some African men that actually do like it.
The question is, in Africa, we pick what suits us. So if it's for you to display your wife on social media because of other girls that you've been deceiving, you will tilt towards the fact that it's not an African thing.
Culture.
Do you understand?
Right.
But if it's other things that will benefit you, you can easily adopt the global.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you see, you notice that I'm not going to say anything because I think my husband is enough on trial. I'm not going to share I'm not going to share my experience because whatever I say now, let this matter die down small. But let me ask you a question, because people, a lot of women feel that sense of security when their men post about them on social media. Now, is this a function of their own personal insecurity? Because if you have confidence in yourself, is it until a man posts you or pushes you out there that's going to make you feel secure in your person? So maybe the problem isn't what he does or doesn't do. The real problem is how you define yourself, how you carry yourself, and what level you put yourself. That's how I feel. Do you have any? Do you have
Go ahead.
I feel that as much as I'm secure that my husband loves me, I feel that level of, I feel the love goes, I feel it more sincerely when you're willing to put me in every area of your life. You're putting it on social media, you're putting me everywhere. Currently, my husband's Facebook page picture is our picture together, and it's been like that for many years.
That
And
makes you feel good.
yeah, it does. You know, it does. But I told him,
him.
but I told him yesterday that I was like, oh, I aired the call and I said, I love you. I said, but I keep saying I love you, not even do. He now said, I said, I'm posting on social media, I'm saying everybody on TV, I'm telling everybody I love you on TV. He said, I don't need you to tell me you love me on TV or post you love me on social media. It's the one you do one-on-one in the room that matters.
So what matters is how it treats you behind
so,
closed doors.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, so it's actually more important than the social media, because somebody can be posting and showing you love, but beating the wife inside the
All right,
house.
let me take a few tweets before we run off.
Yeah, what's on Oluwa Ayomide says, I personally don't see anything wrong in public display of affection. It makes me feel secure and it shows that we are proud of each other.
Okay. Is that it?
Kehinde Nafia says, public display of affection to my partner is one thing I cannot indulge myself in because of the day we let go and you walk out of me for side chicks. So that person is...
The Dreamer says, I totally agree with Mo Akabash. Privacy is power. People cannot ruin what they don't know.
Yeah, so...
Yes.
Tishani Banta, they always bow it, they bow it new. All right.
Do they use the cover or the...
They use the post cover to bow it, to cover it. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll be switching the conversation a bit. We're talking about the Nora Roberts that went viral, the issue with two authors, a Nigerian author and an international author, who had a back and forth concerning her book. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. So recently, a story is trending about a Nigerian author, Tomi Adeyemi, who called out an American writer, Nora Roberts. She accused her of stealing her book title, actually. In her words, it would be nice if an artist could create something special without another artist trying to shamelessly profit off it. However, Nora Roberts reached out to her to clear all the allegations. So we ask, does social media trolls help or worsen the situation? Join the conversation on 070-806-68014. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag TVC so we can read the tweet. So for those who have no idea what happened, could you just give us a briefing?
Okay. Tomi tweeted about the fact that our upcoming book title, she found out that Nora Roberts released the book with that exact title, and she felt that she was being plagiarized, that Nora Roberts took her idea. And Nora Roberts isn't on social media. I heard about this because it went viral. People were retweeting and insulting Nora Roberts, who's built a career as a writer over the past 30 years. Yeah. And she now had to do a blog post to address the situation about why she isn't on social media is because a lot of people just take things without research and cast aspersion on people's character negatively. For me, and I like what Tomi said, that our creativity was stolen. I believe that ideas come into people's minds in multiple spaces around the world. At a point recently, last year, we had Tara on the show, and I wanted to share an idea with her. And I said, this is an idea, I'm working on it, it's really, really good. And she said, before you share this, please note that it might be something I'm already thinking of.
Right.
And so you will not think I'm executing an idea you shared with me.
Right.
Because I'm sure she's been in that situation many times before.
Yeah.
So when she said that, and I shared the idea with her, believe me, someone else is doing that exact thing I felt was a novel idea in Lagos, Nigeria here. Right. And I'd never seen it before. I felt it was unique to me, yet someone else was executing it. So there is no unique idea. It's about the person that executes it fastest and runs with it most efficiently.
Yes, Kike.
So add to what you've just said, I believe strongly that when it comes to titles of books, there's no plagiarism in title. And Africans, we Nigerians, sometimes we look for international celebrity to tag along when there's an issue so that you can have some level of leverage to trend. However, let me use the case of Toke Makinwa and Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama titled her book as Becoming. And Toke Makinwa had Unbecoming. Am I correct? So it's similar. Does it mean that they copied each other?
Could it mean that Michelle copied Toke?
Exactly. So I don't know where Tomi is coming from. I think that she's just looking for some level
Let's not judge. Let's not judge her. I don't want us to judge her. But we never know the origins of these issues. That's why
I think the real issue now is the trolls.
Yes.
Yeah.
People that have no business.
helping or worsening the situation. Because sometimes the people abuse people on social media, and I just think, oh, I mean, if this was me, I would just run mad. If someone was abusing me in such a way, because they really abused Nora Roberts. They abused, then Nora Roberts people now start abusing those ones. So it became a full-fledged war.
Online.
Do we really need this?
So what that tells us is that social media have now become a double-edged sword that anyone can use at any given time to suit them. It could be bad, it could be good, depending on the situation.
But back to the social media troll, I realized that, and Nora Roberts insinuated it, that why would you just read someone's comments? Do no research. Believe it hook, line, sinker. Run with it like it's a fact. And
not
then you
checking the
start, as in you're not checking anything,
both.
and then you start insulting someone else's character based on someone's comments. You would see that there will be trail, and Fela Drotoye reiterated it by saying that sometimes those that you think are trolls, a lot of them, is just one or two people replying each other. You see back to back, then there's a long trail.
I know yesterday was hard because my husband wasn't around, and those who watched the show from start to finish understood where I was coming from, in the context in which I said it and how I said it. But those who just lifted that comment, defined it and started working on other people's making comments on people's comments, and that kind of made it so abusive and insulting. People are entitled to their views, and yes, I can understand the areas of the choice of words that maybe ignited this thing. But those who knew me were able to come and say, Mara, we know you, we know your husband, we know your family. You guys are not like that. So those trolls are there, but
so
we
how
need to
relevant
develop a thick skin.
Yes, what
People
relevance do we give
especially
them?
if you're on TV, especially if you're Nora Roberts, you're out there. It's not easy, and now we can understand what Toke them were going through at that time.
Exactly.
You need to develop a thick skin and understand who you. Nobody can judge you. Nobody can call you. But when my husband came here, he said, "Marion, they cannot only call." He said it very clear. You cannot call me a name that's not my own.
Yeah, because I know who I am.
I know who I am. You cannot call me.
I'm confident in who
not
I
a lot
am.
of men have that kind of confidence.
Yeah.
A lot of men that have low self-esteem, and every small thing will break their home. People actually are some that assume that my husband will really have a fight with me, and he was like, "Of course not. What rubbish is this?" He was irritated because he knows who he is.
Same thing Nora Roberts was saying, that she's been writing for 30 years and why would she, for any reason, that she didn't even want to reply it, but she kept, it didn't die out. So she had to just reply them and say that, no, this wasn't true.
Then, another thing is, on air personalities, I think should be careful of what and how they say.
Right.
Because if you are not ready for that backlash,
But I don't see it.
don't say it.
Let me
you
take
were
this
not
call
saying
from
already.
Let me take this call from
Carry
Sir Adam from Dubai. Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please. Hello. Hello. Go ahead.
Hello, hi, good morning.
Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Go ahead. We can hear you. You're live.
Okay, hi, good morning. My name is Saada.
Okay.
I am a first-time caller, actually.
Welcome to the show. It's our first call from
I just
Dubai.
started watching your show like a week ago, and I love it.
Thank you.
Ladies are doing a very wonderful job.
Thank you.
Well done. Yeah, so I've been calling. I've been trying to reach. I was actually very interested in the first topic.
Okay.
I don't know if I can go ahead and talk about that one, or should I just, or is it past?
Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. So I think about the PDAs, I think to a certain extent it's acceptable. But when it comes to, I think sometimes we try, when you're trying too hard, some things are not real. Then you try too hard to show it. And you can tell you're trying too hard. And I think, why don't you channel that energy towards showing the one that matter? Like you're at home, you can show it. If it's the husband or the wife, you can show them. I think who matters is the person you're trying to show
Right.
all the PDAs. If you're trying to show your husband, oh, I love you this much, your actions will show it. And then people around you, those people that matter, would actually see that, yes, these two are in love. You don't have to, in most cases I've seen, like when you try too hard, morning, afternoon, and evening, you're posting them on social media.
Okay.
You can tell
All
that
right.
something's wrong with that. In some cases, of course, not every case.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have to try so hard to show that, oh, I'm in love with this one? If you are genuinely in love, it's just naturally going to show.
Right. Thank you so much.
And
Thank you very much for
going to the topic of trolls. In most cases, it wasn't the situation. I think in a lot of cases, we can just be civil about things. We don't have to you know, you can.
All right, thank you very much for your
Very
point.
true.
Yes, yeah.
Is that civility? Because the idea of your view is so that everybody can express themselves. You can, I don't need to agree with what you're saying,
That's a very good
and yet
thing.
I will still listen to you and respect you and understand you and let you be. But when you now see someone say something on social media, you don't need to agree with what the person has said. I might even totally disagree with what you've said. Why should I now be insulting you, insulting your father, mother, family, generation, and everything about you because of what?
Let's go on a break. We'll take more calls and tweets when we come back. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. Do we have some tweets on pedophile?
Yes, more on public
trolls.
display of affection.
Okay, go ahead.
Paul Igwe says, I do show a lot of PDA, which is a direct way of how I feel about my spouse. She is even totally shy about it. He also says, affection self requires commitment. Now work too. Jimo Babatunde says, PDA in relationship does not translate to security or stops the other person from derailing. Uluwayomi says, I personally don't see anything wrong with PDA. It makes me feel secured in the show, and it shows that we are proud to have each other.
Let me take this call from Victoria. Victoria, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
From Niger State. Morning. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead. You're live.
Oh, good morning. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, watch it from your TV. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay, I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome to the show.
I've been trying to call. I've been watching the program for years now.
Oh, nice to have you.
Hello?
Oh.
Well, the thing with social media trolls is that the thing with social media trolls is
You
that
can't call and be listening to
really
yourself.
worsen the situation. I still remember calling. I still remember comments I made on the completed Big Brothers Nigeria, and then I remembered a lot of comments I get from there. The whole insert, just because I said that, okay, the Big Brother Nigeria is over and that people should get back to their lives and stop. They've all made their own points. They are now celebrities, and instead of actually.
All right. Thank you very much, Victoria. It was hard following her. Yes,
I think that, you see, people should just be more cautious of how they attack. Because it has led to people committing suicide. You face somebody on social media, the person will just go and kill himself. So you are responsible for that person killing himself or herself. So I think we should really, for someone like me, it won't affect someone like me, because me, if you abuse me, I don't even see it. I am too busy doing other things, so I will not really go. But I mean, there are some abuses that are just
annoying.
When I just really say, yeah.
It comes out of a bitter heart.
Yeah.
Murayo, you see some tweets, you see some messages, you know that this person is out of a bitter heart.
Yeah.
You must be jobless and depressed and wicked to type such messages. Because at the end of the day, these people, you don't have any commitment or relationship or affinity to this person. Why would you now give that person so much of your time and energy? I think that joblessness is part of our problem.
Kike wants to say a few words for your roundup.
No, it's not only Nigeria. I want to just because sometimes
it's a human thing.
One film star, one tweeted
bullying.
something.
They say
they call it cyberbullying. One film star tweeted something. She now had to reverse. But no, I didn't mean it like that. And they were saying, but what she said wasn't really bad. But just the trolls just went. So don't even blame Nigeria.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything else to talk about. You want to have a point? All right. That's all we can take. Any more tweets, guys? Any more tweets?
So, PDA is a relaxing form of enjoyment for your spouse. Find time for your spouse. Dance with your yawo or oko in tune to what you like when you first met. Why not? Life is short. Obaino says, okay, I can't get what he's saying. Ibrahim says,
I think I have one or two calls.
You have a call. Okay. Go
morning. Thanks for calling.
Good morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
My name is Precious.
Hi, Precious.
I'm a first-time caller.
Precious, is that you?
Precious Peters.
Okay, go ahead.
I actually want to criticize people who come online to say bad things about other people. I mean, these people sit down to think about ideas, come about things that would make change. And they take time to do this. And these things actually give them money at the end of the day. But you joblessly sit down to criticize these other people's work. No offense to anybody, but I think if you are also creative about something, you have people who will sit down tomorrow and, how do I put it, talk about your own work. I don't know if you're getting me. Right. And then I'll talk about the writer herself. People sit down to think about things and come about things in different dimensions. Right. I might have an idea of something, some have an idea of the same thing, but we're thinking about it from different directions. Now, the content of the book that she has written might actually be very different from the context of the book that she has written.
Exactly.
The heading should not be what she uses to, how do I put it, to say that the guy...
plagiarism.
I don't know if you understand me.
I get you. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, I have a couple of tweets. OJK Victoria says, only insecure people hide behind their phones and laptops to make harmful comments about a person. People need to learn that we can disagree with someone without being insultive to the person. We need to be civil on social media approach too. And then a person who don't understand the true purpose of a thing will surely abuse. Permit me to say that most of our celebrities don't know the purpose of social media. The social media now controls, instead of them controlling the social media. And most of the, this is Toyib Abiodun says, most of the times trolls help matters. It defines various people's perspective to the issue raised. But it's very unethical when people come out to raise abuses and bad words.
Unfortunately, that's all we can take on the show today. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.